Okay, here again, Miss Jenkins. So as I graded your assignment, I did send it to you already by email the other day through Blackboard, and I went through the ones that we had that you've done and gotten correct. So you only had a few that were incorrect, which was number 29, number 30, 32 where you didn't attempt, 38, 39. The rest you got correct. Most of your problem, as we discussed, is going to be your speed. So we got to work on your speed a little bit more. So, and looking at that, so I kind of went through the problems just to give an example of how I solve. Now, I am somewhat of a non-traditional math problem solver. For some of these things, that's kind of guess about it. So with number 29, it talks about Nazism and Louisa going to the gym, and we focused. Our numbers were two. The number was 2 and 3, and we had 100 days. So with that, I did two. I did a chart from 1 to 100 and just did their names, which I know would take a while, but I came up with 16. And then I did a non-traditional method. I said, well, 100 divided by 2 would give me 50. And 3 divided by 100 would give me 33 point, it'll be an infinite number, 0.67, whichever. And then I went further. I said, well, 2 by 50 would give me 25. Then 25 by 2 would give me 12 with the remainder 1. And the same with 33 divided by 3 would give me 11. 11 divided by 3 would give me 3 with the remainder 2. So together 12 and 3 gave me 15. And because we had a 1 and 2 left over, I just made that another whole day, and that gave me 16 days also. So that's another method that you can look at with number 29. So some of these things require you to think a little critically. And we're going to look at number 30. So number 30, which may be a little different also, talks about the speed of an object is 32 feet per second. Which of the following computation gives the speed of the object in meters per second? So we had 32 feet per second. So we had 32 times the 12, which is given here, times 2.54, which is centimeters, over 100. So, and with that, so it may be a little confusion, but we get 32 times 12 times 2.54 over 100. So that's how we got the answer to that one. Okay. And number 32. Number 32, I did somewhat of a pie chart. If you do a pie chart to take out what would spend 15 million, and I went from there. So 100 at 15%. So with that, using the degree angle, it gave me about $54. So another non-traditional method for solving that one. Sorry. And number 38, which really you're just looking at the formula with number 38, not really a whole lot of solving. With this, you have to know what you're looking for. So we know Y is here. We have S, T, R, and there's Y. Note, figures not drawn to scale. In terms of Y, what is the area of the right triangle, RST? So Y, right triangle, of course, we know is 9 degrees, X plus 30. So Y, which is also over 2, gives you Y squared over 2, which would be the answer for that one. And 39. 39, in the triangle ABC above, what is the length of side BC? So here's side BC. We have 10 plus 4 is 14. And then we're going to subtract 100. 100 minus 64, which is 30, which equals 6, which is just to eliminate some of the information. So 10 plus 4 gives us 14. So the angle is 14. So 4 is here. All right. See that? All right. So now we talked about how do you take and rate yourself. And I have this score scale with all the answers on there. And it tells you what you've done. So in looking at that, it tells you first determine your raw score. So determine our raw score here. To determine your raw score, check your answers shown in the table below. Then count how many of the question you answered correctly. And then you go on for there. And then on the back page of 23, which is the other side, which I didn't give you. And it tells you what is the raw score if you got 0 right, and go on from there. And then you put in your scale score, your state's passing score. and then you go from there. It kind of gives you a rough draft of what it is that your score would have been. I know you'll have to kind of take and zoom me in, but that's what we've done. Kind of keep that in mind. A lot of yours is time. You can, go back and forth to check on your answer. You don't have to stay on one problem too long. Just kind of go back and check it. Okay, I'm going to be sending you another link to do a math praxis so you can work on your speed. And you can work on over Thanksgiving. So we'll be definitely working during the Thanksgiving as well, because I know you all will be out at least up until Wednesday, so you won't have time to do some cooking. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.